Here I know some part of year.
Okay, that's good.
Wir können sich noch hereinstufen, dann da ein paar Plätze, wo wir können sich hereinstufen.
דברי אלוקים חיים.
So the Gemara in Psochim says, Itmar, that if we eat matzah, tzorich haseba. When we eat the kadais matzah, the first night of Pesach, it's a mitzvah deraisa, so we have to eat it beseba. More, when we eat kadais more, ain't tzorich, we don't need a seba. Rashi is masbir, why? Because the matzah is Lecheirus. It's a Zecher ligula. How Hashem redeemed us from Mitzrayim. So when you're eating matzah, you have to show a eating from Lecheirus, like Oden, like. So that's why you eat it be'seiber. Shenke more is a Zeicher Leshibud. How the Jewish people worked like slaves. So that you don't have to eat in even from Lecheirus from be'seiber. And that's how the Shchonor passed. But the Zecher, we have to understand, Matzah is really not only a Zecher Ligula, it's also a Zecher Leshibud. And the Torah said in Parsha A, Yeshivas Yom Techon Matzah, it's Lechem Eini, Ki Bechipozen Yotzosu. It's called Lechem Eini, a mozain from Por, the matzah, and Rashi is explaining why is matzah lechem eini, because it's a zecher. Rashi says lechem shemazkir es oini shenisanu b'Mitzrayim. The same thing over there, Rebbe Ezra is explaining what's mean lechem eini. Lechem eini as the Kohen for the eini from Mitzrayim. The Ramban over there and the poem, and the posik says, "Ki yizker b'matzah also lechem eini lahagid ki tzivo lizker." We have to remember also the meaning for eini. Two things. Dr. Eini Zecher ki hoyu b'Mitzrayim b'lechem tzar u'mayim lachatz. In Mitzrayim they were in eif from eini. V'hine tirmez lishnei dvorim. The matzah is merames on two things. On lechem eini and also on kibbechipod and the inyan from the gula. V'chein omru, in the Haggadah we saying, Chol lach mo'anya, the achol avoson obared Mitzrayim. That is the poor bread that the Jewish people ate in Mitzrayim, on Savodim. Same thing we see in Rambam. He says, the korn lechem eini. The first night later we have to eat as a korn also have them lechem eini from Mitzrayim. There is a tshuva from Radvaz. The Radvaz is answering over the Shitta from Rambam. The Shitta from Rambam is that we dip the matzah also in chareses. Not only the morer, also the matzah we dip in chareses. That is the Shitta from Rambam. So Sefer HaManhig, one of the Gel Rishem, is asking on him, how could that be? Halei matzah Zecher Lecheirus. The chareses is Zecher Leshibud. The matzah is a Zecher for the gula, for Lecheirus. And chareses is a Zecher Letit, Leshibud. How do you could be connect in the uniform matzah with chareses? That is the money is asking. So the advisor's answer is, it's not a question. I believe Hershel dvorim, ki yesh b'matzah remez l'shnei dvorim. Remez l'shibud, שכן מנהג או עבודים שמאכילים מייסון לחם מצה. Matzah has two things, has a lechem, and has a corn to lechem eini. The avodim are eating matzah. יש ברמז גם כן על שם של להספיק. וכיוון שכן להיק שכלל אפילו שסחבר ירדה. It's not a question, how could you be mechaber matzah mit charesis? Because matzah is also in from shibud. A Zecher lechem eini. So we're dipping it in the charesis. And like that, we see also in Samor Shenim. So we have to understand, according to that, why do we say that matzah we're eating Besebe? Because it's a Zecher Ligula. But matzah has two things, has also a Zecher Leshibud. Why is the Zecher Ligula overcoming of the Zecher Leshibud? And we have to understand how come that the Torah put the matzah in one Indian, put a Zeicher le'eni and a Zeicher ligula. Lecheirus is started the Sasri. Or it's a Zeicher ligula or Leshibud. How come Torah puts together like the Shiur from the Manhig? But want to explain, want to prove that. But really, the Zeicher le'eni, by the matzah is adin in Zecher Ligula. In order that we should feel the Zecher Ligula, so we have to have Zecher Leini. It's a Hershel to the Zecher Ligula. Why is it? Because the Mishnah says that by the Pesach, by the Seder, when you're doing the Seder, you have to feel like you went out from Mitzrayim. It's me, you were in Mitzrayim before, and now you went out from Mitzrayim. In order to feel the Lecheirus, you have to feel before that you were in Mitzrayim. I can tell you the Rosh for Rambam. Chol vodei chai vodom la'aretz hatzvi kilu hu ba'atzmei yotzo ato Leshibud Mitzrayim. He has to show that he went out now from the Leshibud Mitzrayim. שנאמר, ויצון ועץ משון. ועל דבר זה ציווה הקדוש ברוך הוא בתורה וזכרתו כעבד או ייסו. כלומר, אתו בעצמך, או ייסו עבד, ויוצא סו לחירוס וניטיס. You have to feel that you are a עבד, and you went out from Abdes in Lecheirus. The Zeicher from Rebbe in Tofshin Lamed Bais. The NIssan Godel, so the Ochim came, and the Rebbe then, I think there was one time, if he made a Fabrengen the first day of Pesach every day, usually Pesach, the Achon shel Pesach the Fabrengen. But that year, he had a Fabrengen the first night and the first day and the second day. And over there, the Rebbe explained that we are saying in Agod before Avodim, we say, Hey, lach mo'anya, the achol abosono ba'adim mitzrayim. The hey means that is the matzah that we had in Mitzrayim. So, for asking what means that is the matzah. It's like. That's why there are another gear says Pfeffer. But we that having Agod our Nusra is Heilach Mo'anim. That's the so the Rebbe explained when we learn the Rosh and Zecher. מכיוון שבכל די ודאי חי ועודום דירס את עצמי כאילו הוא יוצא ממצרים, זה יסמרת שיהיה מחר לפני חג הפסח בשוש האופוס המצס היו עדיין במצרים. When he baked the matzah, he was in Mitzrayim. But the Seder is going out from Mitzrayim. So he has to be before, when he baked the matzah, he was in Mitzrayim. הרי נמצא שמצה סלו עצמו מהם, הלך מועניה דיבר עוד ממצרים. וזהו מה שקובו להם על פסקה זו בתחילת העניין דמגיד, That's why the Haggadah put in the beginning of the Haggadah, before the 4 questions, to say that peace, hey Rahmanya, כי פיס כזו מיירה היא אס הדרך או האיפן של אמירס כל ההגודה, שצריך הודיע אס רק באיפן של כאילו הוא יוצא ממצרים, אלא באיפן שבי ביהיה ממש הוא עצמי יצא ממצרים. He has to feel before he was in Mitzrayim, and now he's going out from Mitzrayim. So in order to feel that he's going out from Mitzrayim, he has to feel before that he was in Mitzrayim. We have a niece, a little girl, she asked Erev Pfeffer, she saw that we're working so hard for Pesach. She said, what is doing here? We're working mamish of the Jewish people in Mitzrayim. But really, it's like a chelek. In order we should feel the real Yotzom in Mitzrayim, you have to walk before and prepare for Pesach. You're feeling like you're in Mitzrayim, but then you're going out from Mitzrayim. And we could explain that also, the Nikuda in the book. That was the version from Bach. The Bach said, he brings down the Rambam, that we have to dip the Matzah in Chareses. And he says, Mashi Shobal Amani, Shematzah Zeicher Lecheirus, Lecheirus Zeicher Letit, Efshar Leimar, the Kavoseinu Lecheirus Betibul Zeh, Sheitzionu Me'abdis Shumitit, Shachareis Zeicher Lecheirus, Shematzah Zeicher. That when we're dipping the Matzah in Chareses, is we want to show that we went out from the Leshibud. That is what they walked over there. And we're eating the matzah, the Zeicher Lecheirus. But how is the Zeicher Lecheirus? We went out from the Leshibud from Mitzrayim. So the Shibud from Mitzrayim here is a Hershel in the Zeicher Lecheirus. And then I found in Rebbe's Zecher, in Mamash says, the Bach, Medina Kuda. It's a very shmata Zecher Chilek Lamed Bais. He says like that. The mitzvahs the Lailo Zeh, yesh shnei chiyuvim klolim. The Zecher Yitzis Mitzrayim. In the mitzvahs from Pesach night is the 2 chiyuvim klolim. המצווה שבדיבו, סיפור ביציאת מצרים, the mitzvah from Haggadah, the story of סיפור ביציאת מצרים, והמצווה שבמעשה פסח מצה ומורה. ותכן שניהם הוא, the meaning of both of them is, להידיע גבולותינו וחירותינו, that we should know our redemption, our חירוס. הן על סיפור ביציאת מצרים בדיבו, first, telling the story, והן על די מעשה וחיוב הלילה זה, אכילס פסח, מצה ומורה. And then the Rebbe is saying, shame shu b'sipu yitzis mitzrayim b'dipo, שצורך להסחיל בגנוס, מסחיל ומדיע שעבודים מוינו בפרה במצרים, וכל הראש שגמול לנו, מסיים בניסים נפלא שנעשה לנו ובחירוסנו, just like the sipu yitzis mitzrayim. We have to tell how before we were avodim in Mitzrayim, and then how Hashem took us out, redeemed us. על דרך זה הוא גם בזכר לחירוס שבמייסר לילה זה, שצורך להדגיש באס גדל העבדוס והשיבוד שממנו הסגולה. The זכר לגולה has to be also how we went out from the Leshibud. שרק על זה קיום המצווה זכירוס, זה פסח ומצה, הוא בשלימוס. And then the Rebbe Ramam was given. וזהו גם פירוש הדבורים שמורה הוא חלק ממצוות אכילס מצה, ונחשב כמכשיר פסח. According to the Shiur from Rambam, the Ramban, and andere Shenim, more, it wasn't a mitzvah b'fnei atzmo. In meaning a mitzvah, they don't count the mitzvah from more. In the Zvakus HaMikdash, the more was a din in the Korban Pesach. You have to eat the Korban Pesach על מצה סמרים יאכלו. It's a Hershel in the midst of Korn Pesach. מכשיר פסח. וואי, כי הוא מיצוס אכילוס פסח על שם שפוסח עמוק מעבוד המסנו במצרים, הוא בשלמס דווקא יחד עם אכילוס מורר. בשלמס לאכילוס פסח, to show how Hashem saved us in Mitzrayim and took us out, is to be showing that we were avodim. ועל פי זה, יש להמתיק דברי הבח, בתירוץ קושס המאני, שמצא זכר לחירס, וחרסס זכר לדית, והחסחברו זה עם זה, לכוונוסנו להירס בטיבול זה, זה לא שמורם. לא, זה לא שמובח. לכוונוסנו להירס בטיבול זה, שהציונו מעבדס שהוא מתית, שהחרסס זכר. כלומר, שעניין החירוס ועניין השיבוד קשורים זה עם זה, כי על די זכר השיבוד עתיד נתסף בזכר החירוס, שהקשבור חציונו משיבוד לגאולה. The Zecher Leshibud here is to be mashlim them Zecher Ligula, that the Gula was that went out from such hard working. So according to that, we could understand very good, very well, why by Matzah we're eating it by Seiba. Because Matzah the Iker is Zecher Lecheirus Ligula. We see also Lechemeini. The Lechemeini is adin in Hershel in the Zecher Ligula. That's how we have to feel that we went out from Egypt. So before we walked out and we were in Egypt. I'm saying over the Bochim that when they're going home before Pesach, they have to help in the house to prepare for Pesach. If they want to feel really bad, God to feel them Zeicher Lecheirus, so they have to help before to feel. I saw that part from the daily soil. He said that the hardest Shiur Pesach that he has is the Chai Bodom Niris Atzim Kil Yotzim in Mitzrayim. Eating them Kadais Matzah and Memorial Chol and Keirach, everything. His Mahada takes a good Kazais. He's doing it, it's not so hard for him. But to be Mekayim, the Chai Bodom Niris Kil Yotzim in Mitzrayim, that kommt on schwer. Because we have to really feel it. And a chilek from that has to be the lachemenu that we're helping out in the house. Last year I heard from somebody here in Pittsburgh, he told me that the Welt is asking a question. Basuke, we have a lot coolers. Lovewood, if you have less than 3 Wochen, is getting, as I did from a Chuber, Mechitza, Godasik, Godachis, they Nakuma, we have a lot of coolers how we're making this okay. And now of Pesach, in the kitchen, we have only the Chumras. All the Chumras that we have at Pesach, we're only doing with Chumras. Why is it like that? So we answered and said, that the suke is the husband making. And now of Pesach, is the woman that's preparing. So here we have all coolers and over here we have the Rebbe says a lot that we shall feel them Emerson high with them. And then Hashem shall take us out. Mashoim el soil last is race also. He's telling us to open the door. Sheikh Hamosot. He had also to open the door. And they bring the gula because mamash.
And make Pesach. We both start on Erev Pesach.
I had once. Husband came to us. I don't help. She said, no, you don't have to take the bed. He said, you know what? Take down the suitcase.
Yeah.